So I've been making content on YouTube for over 10 years now, which is actually wild to think about. I was 13 when I started, and I'm 24 this year, so it is literally been over 10 years that I've been doing this. And I want to start this video as well by saying I am by no means an expert at any of this. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't understand the algorithm. I don't know any like top tip secret things. Top tip. I mean tip top. Now both of them sound weird, now I'm saying them out loud. But anyway, yeah, I don't actually know what I'm talking about. Like, the amount of times and messages that I get, or things like just people asking me when I'm on stream, tips for content, tips for streaming, tips to gain an audience, tips, like, everyone wants tips, and I get it, because when I was a younger creator, I probably did the same thing. I probably went around asking people in people's comment sections, in people's chats, you know, what do you use to edit? What do you use to grow? How do you grow an audience? What videos should I be making? And that is the one singular one that I don't particularly like the most. The amount of times I get asked, you know, Isaac, have you got any advice on what videos I should be creating? Isaac, have you got any tips on what content I should make, or what stuff I should post? And that kind of bugs me. And I'm not trying to like demonize you or single you out if you've ever messaged me that or if you've ever asked me that, because I'm sure I've responded. I always try and respond to all my DMs on Instagram and all the comments on YouTube and everything like that. And my one response is literally just always, do whatever you want. Content in YouTube is not supposed to be this game that you play to find success, in my opinion, at least. I think if you're going at it in that angle, then you should just stop, because I don't think you'll ever feel fulfilled. You're never gonna try and find true enjoyment in just creating stuff for the sake of creating stuff because it's gonna fit the algorithm, because it's gonna pop off. Like, just create what you want to create. If you enjoy playing a certain game, if you enjoy painting Warhammer models, going on walks, whatever it might be, just go and do that thing. And then the only tip that I can give past that is go and do it well. Like, go and improve each time you do it. Don't just, you know, settle for, I've done it, so that's that. Like, every video you do, maybe try and learn a new editing software, maybe try and improve the quality of the content, the flow of it, the music that you add behind it, the edits, the thumbnail, the titles, whatever it might be, but just make the content that you want to make. Make something that you enjoy. If you like watching content, a specific type of content from a specific creator. I started content and I was basically just a really, really bad version, but a rip-off of Jacksepticeye, because I loved watching him just sitting and playing games. And so that's what I did. I sat and just played games. I was almost like copying the games that he was playing, but I was just doing it because that was the content that I enjoyed watching myself. And over the years, that has followed. You know, every time that I saw a video that I really liked, I always got the urge to make it myself. I always watch video essays and I'm like, I'd really love to give that a go. I've never done it, but I would genuinely like to do. I love video essays, but I've just not got the patience to do the script writing and everything like that. But even my content now, my funny moment, like captions and stuff, that came because I was watching Fitz's videos, and I was a huge fan of Fitz, and I was like, you know what, I want to give that a go myself. And so I did, and then I fell in love with the format, and I fell in love with the gaming, funny, hyper-edited aspect of it. And so I just like crafted that and just try to develop and get better at that. And I'm still trying to do that to this day. I've been doing funny moments in this style of content now for, I want to say like 6-7 years, and only in the last year do I feel like I've got to a point where I could actually look at one of my videos and go, that is one of my videos. Like, it's got its own personality that you wouldn't find on someone else's channel, at least in my opinion. I feel like I've actually developed past that, but it's taken me several years to get to that point. But it's because I'm just doing what I enjoy and want to create. It's like the walking channel stuff, you know. if you're not aware, I have a separate YouTube channel where I just go on walks, and that is because I love walking. And I can't remember who it is, but there's a YouTube channel that does like walking content, and I was like, why do I not do that? And I've always loved filming stuff, and I've always loved like deep diving into sort of cinematography and color grade and stuff like that. And so that's where the walking channel was birthed from, just my love for creating content IRL and that kind of style. And so it wasn't because I thought, oh, walking's trendy, I'll hop on that because it might get me some views. It's because I genuinely actually had a passion for the content, and that is what you need to do. If you want to get into streaming, just play games that you actually enjoy. Don't just play like a game you think might be trending, because you'll just hate it. Like, you would just not enjoy it. If you love this really random obscure game, just play it and stream it and enjoy it and just have a good time. And if something comes off the back of it, then sick. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. But if it doesn't, then that's not the end of the world, and it doesn't matter, because you had fun actually just doing what you wanted to do. And so, like I say, anytime anybody asks me, tips for content, what do you think I should be doing? Just do it. Like, that is the one line that I always tell people. And I know I'll get memed about it, Shia LaBeouf, but like, just create and do, and see what happens. You might, feel that you lack the skills, but that's okay. Everyone starts from zero. Just do it. Just start making videos. I think it was, don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest fan of Mr. Beast and his content. I think it was something he said. He was like, your first 100 videos are going to be awful. Like, they're not going to be good. And he's just completely right. I think even your first, 1,000 might not be that good, but you've just got to start. And please, just don't do it for the sake of it might work out. Because I've been doing it for over 10 years, and I still have a full-time job outside of this. Sure, YouTube generates a nice little sort of side income for me, but it's not like, that's not my goal with it. I'm not trying at this point. I actually am really happy with my full-time job, and I'd be happy to spend the rest of my life doing that job and also doing YouTube on the side as a hobby, because I just kind of love having this on the side. And it's just, I get passionate about certain projects, especially. It's like the walking channel is a big one for me at the minute. I feel very, excited when I'm going and filming one of those videos. I feel very excited when I edit those videos, and I feel genuinely proud to put one of those out. The gaming stuff I still love and enjoy, but that's sort of just become routine. Whereas the walking stuff, it gets me excited to make. And that's what you need to find. You need to find that thing. This sort of goes outside of content, to be honest, but you just need to find that thing that you get excited about, that you just would happily spend all of your evening and go on into the night doing. Like, something that just genuinely, at the end of it, you're happy about. Whether that be, write a book, draw, paint, do some mechanics on a car. Just do whatever you enjoy. And if that relates to content, then do the content. That is the best advice that I can give you, and that is the only creator advice that you need. I have found so much more joy in even my gaming stuff since I stopped caring and thinking about thumbnails and titles. There's a whole subsection of content creators that just make content about trying to make content work. And to me, that is just like, why? Like, why are you spending your time trying to watch videos on how to crack the algorithm and how to just upload and see what happens and just enjoy it? Just stop trying so hard to get something to work. And because I'll be real, there's no hack. Like, sure, if you've got Mr. Beast money, or you just want to make sort of lifeless videos, then there might be a hack somewhere. There might be certain things you could do. I mean, I've had it put to me out on a plate multiple times now. I feel like I was popping off GTA, and if I'd have just gone, right, I'll just do GTA then because people seem to like that, then I might have popped off and I might have gained a bunch of viewers. But in the long run, did I want to just be making GTA content? No, I didn't want to be stuck to a niche. So I've always made sure to keep my content variety, keep it different every single time. And now I love just doing random games, random videos, and hopefully people enjoy them as well. Even if they don't, I just enjoy making the content and playing all these different games. The Isaac meme, like, I know it gets joked about a lot, but we could have genuinely done like 10 plus clips of us just going, Isaac, and asking me a question. How soulless and just awful would that have been? But would it have got views on TikTok? Yes, probably. But it wouldn't have fulfilled me. It wouldn't have, made me just, like, I wouldn't have enjoyed making that content. I would have just been making content to get views. And so that is just what I would just avoid. If you want to get into content, or even if you're into content right now, just keep making content that you want to make, that genuinely fulfills you and makes you happy to do, and everything else will come after that. Like, just all the rest will follow. And even if it doesn't, at least you had fun making a video that you can probably go back and watch and enjoy, because you actually made a video that you wanted to make and you had fun doing it. That is my secret to content creation.